Welcome bitches, one and all, to my Action 2, Season 1, Episode 8 of Elite. So last time, like the episode was titled, everything exploded. We had so many things happen, and everything's kind of culminating around the idea that Medina has caused so many people such shit in their lives, and has got so many enemies now that whoever kills her, it's just up in the air. We have no fucking idea. I think everyone's kind of at the same point now. The only people who I think would have more motive to actually kill her rather than just be angry with her is the dad's company and Carla's father, or even her own father. I don't think her own father would do it, but you never know. So they're the only people who, because you look at a business who people could go to jail for such a long period of time, that would imply that they might go down the route of murder. You know what I mean? Like, to keep her silent. Whereas everyone else, it's kind of just a bit of being pissed off at her for ruining their lives, but not to the point of murder. So yeah, episode 8, the finale. I believe this is the episode that Medina's gonna die, simply because in one of the police interviews at the start, they said that the new people had been there for about 2 or 3 months. And with the time frame that we've had, I think this must be that point now. We must be at the point of 2 or 3 months. So I think this is the episode she's going to die. Do I think that they're going to reveal who killed her? I don't know. I think they're either going to do a right at the end reveal who it was, or it's just going to be even more confusing. Because I don't know how they're going to continue the story. Yes, we can follow the characters and all that, but the whole basis of the show has basically been trying to figure out who killed Medina at the end. So is there going to be another mystery at the end, or are we simply going to continue the mystery of Season 1 into Season 2? Who knows? But yeah, anyway, extremely excited to get into it. So without further ado, let's go.
El 1 de junio, a eso de las 9:30 de la tarde.
9:30 p.m.
Entraste en la piscina del colegio.
Where she died?
No parece que muriera al instante, lo que significa que la dejaste allí, desangrándose.
Oh, she didn't die instantly. That's even more brutal.
¿Tienes algo que decir en tu defensa?
So my question is, are the interviews going to be what Season 2 begins on, or is Medina going to die mid-episode and then we have the interviews? Because the whole time the interviews have been in the future, but we're finally at the point where we're going to be catching up to them now. Interesting. And also, leaving her there to die. So this was a pure act of fuck you. It could also be an accident though. Because if you accidentally did it, but you're still worried because you could be arrested or something, then you could have left her there. But to me, it comes off as a vibe of they intentionally went to kill her. She was still dying and they were like, you know what, fuck you. Bye. Once again, no fucking closer to who did it.
Nano?
Oh no. Oh fuck, Samu. Who was that? Hired by the dad to find the watch? Oh my god. So the handover was at 10 p.m. and she was in an argument at 9:30.
Estaba mirando sitios donde puedo conseguir la medicación y he encontrado una clínica que necesitan voluntarios. No sé, a lo mejor podría ayudar a la gente que le acaban de dar el diagnóstico.
Oh, it's so sad to see her have all these like dreams of her future and we know she dies.
Necesito un abrazo de los tuyos.
Hey.
Aww.
Mañana, ¿vale?
Vale.
God, it's so hard watching this knowing she dies. It's such like a unique show in that regard.
¿Tú qué crees? ¿Cómo estamos?
La segunda vez que entran en casa buscando no sé qué desde que saliste de la trena. Casualidad, ¿no?
Oh.
Pues me alegro porque cuanto antes tengas la pasta, antes te largas. Mañana. ¿Por qué coño me lo cuentas?
Estoy harto de mentirte, de no poder mirarte a los ojos. Te juro que a partir de ahora...
Pues nunca más vas a tener que mentirme porque nunca pienso escuchar una mierda de ti.
Oh, damn.
Para mí ya no eres nada.
Damn. I mean, he has every right to feel this way, mate. You fucked up his life. You stole the person that he was falling in love with. You've got him abused by someone trying to find the fucking watch. Like...
Creo que lo han buscado por todas partes. Lo han revuelto todo, Ventura. Es un descerebrado, es capaz de mandarnos a todos a la cárcel. ¿Paguemos o no?
¿Te das cuenta de lo que has hecho? ¿Verdad?
Don't take it out on her. She let a friend that you would know because it's your partner's daughter into her home because they've been friends for years. Like, don't blame her, you wanker.
Carla, si todavía podemos arreglarlo.
¿En qué mundo paralelo vives?
Polo, you fucked up. What are you talking about? Maybe we'll be able to work things out. You fucked up. Oh, damn.
Polo, por última vez. ¿De verdad vas a dejar que el del puto casquete en la cabeza te quite la novia delante de tus narices?
Right. This is annoying me because Guzman is acting as though he is correct in the way he was feeling before. Christian, he may have had intentions and all that, but the reason that Carla and Polo are not together anymore is because of Polo. He fucked it up. It's not like Christian came along and had this mastermind plan. No, he cheated on her. It angers me when people think they're in the right when they literally are not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Guzman is standing there all proud, like, oh my God, I told you he'd steal her. No, Polo fucked up. That's what happened. And I don't think they should be together anyway, but moving on.
Guzmán, ¿podemos hablar un momento?
Oh, Samu.
Supongo que intentarán aprovechar la fiesta para que Marina se pueda escapar.
Oh, he's told him.
Pues yo no sé qué hacer porque a mí no me hace caso. Ya, a mí tampoco me va a hacer caso. Pero tú puedes hacer algo. Puedes hablar con tus padres y que lo corten todo de raíz.
Damn, tell the parents.
Que se largue a la luna si quiere. Estoy harto.
Damn.
Nos ha robado, nos ha chantajeado. Con ayuda de tu hermanito. Mira, ¿por qué no hablas con él? Por lo mismo que no hablo yo con mi hermana. Porque sabes que si les pasa algo, a lo mejor se lo merecen.
Damn. I mean, I can't argue with that.
Debería darte vergüenza traicionar a tu gente así.
Yeah.
Eso no va a pasar nada, Carla. Si tu padre paga, vosotros tenéis dinero de sobra. El reloj está en buenas manos.
¿Tienes tú?
You've just told her that you have it.
Eso significa que el reloj lo tiene aquí.
Yep, probably in the locker.
Al fin y al cabo, entre nosotros nunca hubo nada.
Damn.
Vale, que sí a veces me puede un poquito el ansia y la locura por competir. Aunque el premio no merezca la pena.
Wow. Yeah, that was complete bullshit and you know it. Listen, I'd feel bad for her if she wasn't such a fucking bitch. She's earned none of my compassion. God, it all happens tonight. I'm not processing this. Carla, my God, I'm sorry, but wow. She's so pretty.
Polo tiene unas fotos mías en su móvil. Tengo miedo de que suba a internet.
Oh, Carla.
Pero podrías conseguirme su mochila. Está en la 134, por favor.
Vale, veré qué puedo hacer.
I mean, she can't tell him the truth because he's friends with the brother, but still, that's very fucked up.
¿Esto va a ser así siempre o qué? ¿Cuándo te vas a librar de tu padre?
Aww.
¿Tú del tuyo?
Oh, damn. You're gonna have to talk to your father at some point, Andy. You can't keep this going for years more.
Pues estamos jodidos.
I mean, it ain't looking good.
10 minutos de libertad. Eso es lo que puedo ofrecerte este verano.
Desde donde optar a un college de la Ivy League. Y el ganador o ganadora es Marina Nunier.
Oh my God. What is she gonna say?
Bueno, muchas gracias por el premio, pero creo que lo merece más otra persona.
She gonna give it to Nadia?
Yo la verdad que no tengo mucho de lo que estar orgullosa este año. Así que quería aprovechar para pedir perdón. Perdón por todo el daño que haya podido causar. Intenté pararlo todo. Intenté estar a la altura de tus sentimientos, Samuel. Pero al final he sido yo misma. Una cabezota. Sin miedo al peligro.
Oh God.
Siempre metida en problemas.
So Christian didn't do it. Did he know? Oh my God, she has the trophy. And she has the watch. Here we go. Oh my God, she's there. She's there. Oh God. I'm so scared, guys. Is this where she types out the message to Nano? Who's that? Samu? Is he going to say bullshit to what she said? Or is he going to actually have taken the apology? She genuinely does look very remorseful.
Necesitaba pensar, Samuel.
I think, talking about the speech, I think she is genuinely remorseful, but like she said, she was herself and she tried to live up to all these expectations, to all these feelings. She wanted to be better, but she just, in the end, just accepted who she was. So I don't think you can blame her for that, but she's definitely done a lot wrong and she needs to make up for that. But as we all know, she will not get the chance. No. No. Bullshit. I'm not believing this. I'm not believing it.
Marina, quédate. Por favor.
He does look a little crazy, but like, I don't believe it.
Todos me odian. Con razón.
I refuse to believe that he's about to smack her over the head with that.
Yo no te odio. No es por falta de ganas, pero es que no puedo. seguro de que si yo te he perdonado después de lo que me has hecho, el resto también puede.
Aww.
No veo la forma.
Pues huyendo no. Huyendo no es la forma.
Exactly.
Después de haber chantajeado a todos los tuyos,
It only makes everything worse.
tirado tu futuro a la basura por largarte con alguien que no conoces de nada.
That is true. You don't really know him. How long have you been with him? Don't kiss. I don't think that was the right moment. So this is where she writes the message. Is she attacked as she writes it?
¿Qué haces? Acabo de hablar con ella y se va a largar para siempre. Haz algo, por favor. ¿Quién? Con Marina. Acabo de hablar con Marina y se va a largar. Déjame en paz.
Does he know that she used him?
¿No has podido forzar la cerradura?
No he querido. A mí no me la das. Esa es la taquilla de Marina. O sea que no soy ni tu perrito faldero ni una persona que va a estar ahí haciendo siempre lo que tú le pidas.
Yeah, you use him all the fucking time.
Me acabas de poner cerdísimo.
Oh my god. Oh god. Who is it? Oh god. Polo? No.
Marina, que me des el reloj, por favor. ¿No me oyes o qué? Dame el reloj. Dame el reloj. Dame el puto reloj,
Oh
Marina.
my god. Does she fall on the statue? Is that what happens?
¿Qué pensabas? Que devolviendo el reloj iba a volver contigo. Hostia.
¿Qué coño te ríes, Marina?
Guys, I feel like she's gonna fall on it.
Está usando.
¡Reloj, Marina!
¡Que te está usando, Polo! Como hacen todos, como hace mi hermano.
Me das mucha pena.
Oh my god. 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 Did that actually just happen? Did that actually just happen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Polo. Oh, Oh, Polo, you still have blood on you. Polo? Polo? Oh my god, did they find out? Guys, I honestly, I didn't see this coming at all. I did not see this coming at all. I don't even know how to process what's just happened. Polo. Oh my god. And also the fact that they're literally doing it while he's outside. My question is, because we had a scene at one point where Carla... Do they see the trophy? Do they see the trophy? Oh my god, do they know? Do they know? Trophy with blood? Yes, Carla. Yes, Carla.
¿Qué has hecho?
No lo sé, pero creo que no respira. ¿Quién no respira?
Oh,
¿Polo, te ha visto alguien? Tenemos que limpiarte la sangre. Ven, ven.
oh my god, Carla. Oh god, she's still alive. Oh, you poor girl. Oh no. Oh my god, to have to walk in and see that. Oh. Oh god. He finds her. And he saw his brother running away, yeah.
Atención, por favor. Prestadme atención.
Oh god, do they announce it to the party?
Que desalojéis la sala de manera ordenada. Ha surgido un incidente.
Oh my god, Guzman. And Christian and Carla know, like, oh. This is so fucking complicated. Christian and Carla know what's happened. Carla know, oh my god, Polo is the best friend of Guzman. Jesus Christ, this is so complicated. And to see Nano go through that, oh my Christ. This is like 10 times worse than I thought it would be. I thought it might be like a third party that we don't know, but to have it be Polo and to have it not even be an accident, like he was in a fit of rage.
Si tú hubieras forzado esa taquilla, no hubieras tenido que hacer eso. Te das cuenta de lo que has hecho, ¿verdad?
You cheeky little bitch. How dare you blame him?
Acompáñame, por favor.
¿Dónde está mi hermana?
Guzman.
Te has deshecho de... Bien.
It was still missing, wasn't it, in the future?
Carla, mi novia, me llamó por teléfono y me dijo que había pasado algo terrible. Entonces yo volví al colegio.
¿Hay alguien que pueda confirmar la hora a la que llegaste a casa? Si las cámaras corroboran la hora que nos dices, todo estará bien.
Can you fake it? Because evidently they won't. They didn't think that part through. Oh god, we have a funeral? Jesus Christ.
¿Qué te parece si luego preparamos el calendario del verano? Así pensamos en otra cosa.
Tell Amanda, please.
Y no quiero jugar al tenis.
Oh.
Perder una compañera es terrible.
It's not what this is.
Pero la vida sigue, Ander.
Exactly.
Muy duro que sea.
Life goes on. He doesn't want to do this shit anymore.
Pero quiero que sea la mía la que sigue, la que yo decida. Y no quiero volver a jugar al tenis, papá. Se acabó.
Damn. How's his dad gonna take it? Jesus. Oh my god, he's there. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, this is sickening.
Cuando comprueben las cámaras van a saber que llegué mucho más tarde a casa.
Podrías haber tardado en llegar a casa más de lo que tú creías. Yo qué sé. Nadie va a pensar que has sido tú, ¿vale?
And no one will talk about the watch being a form of motive because no one wants it to get out.
Te hubiera pasado a ti, no sé qué habría hecho. Nunca me ha gustado ese colegio.
¿Qué tendrá que ver el colegio?
Yeah.
¿Aún quieres ir?
Of course she does. It's a huge opportunity.
Si quieres volver el año que viene, puedes hacerlo.
What?
Pero no quiero volver a oír hablar de ese chico. Puedes volver, pero solo con esa condición.
No.
Oh.
Si vuelvo es sin condiciones. Si vuelvo es para ser una estudiante como otra cualquiera. No sé si va a pasar algo con Guzmán, pero si vuelvo al colegio es sin condiciones.
Well done, Nadia.
Espero que tú y mamá sepáis aceptarlo y sepáis quererme. Pero voy a ser yo, baba. Voy a ser yo.
Well done. Wow. I'm blown away by that. Wow.
Ya sabemos quién la mató. El 1 de junio, a eso de las 9:30 de la tarde. Entraste en la piscina del colegio. Tuvisteis una discusión que se fue acalorando.
Who do they think it is?
Esto es lo que creemos que pasó.
Polo, what are you doing? Polo, are you turning yourself in? They're not. Oh, they're going for Nano. Nano's in the background.
Tenemos un testigo, tu hermano. Como demuestran sus mensajes, había cambiado de opinión sobre la fuga. Por eso la mataste.
Que la mataron por ese reloj. En el USB había mucha mierda sobre el trabajo de su padre y quisimos sacar pasta a cambio.
No tenemos el reloj, ni ninguna evidencia de ese chantaje.
Cariño, ¿estás bien?
Estoy bien. Lo estaré.
Yeah, she is very detached right now. It's as if the second it happened, she just turned everything off and went autopilot.
Iros a la puta mierda.
So they're actually saying he committed the crime, like fully. Oh god, it's his brother.
Tú pudiste pararlo y no hiciste una mierda. Te quedaste
Yep.
de brazos cruzados, así que si estás buscando un culpable...
He kept telling you to go help her. Guzman? You're gonna hit him the way the Marina died? Really?
Por tu bien, no se te ocurra volver a la escuela, ¿oíste?
Fuck off, Lou.
A vosotros os han dicho tantas veces que sois los dueños del mundo que al final os lo habéis creído, ¿no?
You tell her. Jesus Christ, that was a lot. Well done, Samu, for sticking up for yourself. Well done for telling her fuck you. Because she deserved to hear that. And Guzman, I'm sure he is feeling shitty for not doing something because Samu went to him and told him what was happening with Medina. And he said he didn't care, like, maybe she deserves what she gets. But not realizing how fucking bad the thing that she gets would be. So I'm sure that he's feeling very shitty right now, but what can you do? Guzman? No. Lou, please help him.
Samuel tenía razón. Si hubiera hablado con mis padres o con Marina, ella estaría viva.
No, Guzman. You did not kill her, though. Yes, exactly. You could not have known.
Así que por favor, no causes más dolor, ¿quieres? Y bájate de ahí de una puta vez.
Oh, I don't think that's what he needs to hear, love.
Necesito abrazarte.
I need to hold you. I just don't think that's what he needs to hear. Oh, fucking hell. This episode has been so much.
Siempre estás ahí.
¿Y dónde más quieres que esté? Te necesito.
Yo te necesito a ti, Lu.
She's not good for you. I know he's going through a lot, so like I'm not annoyed at him for making this decision or whatever, but like she's not good for you. We are waiting for you.
Es por mi culpa. Han detenido a mi hermano por mi culpa. Y él no es culpable.
Lo sé.
Cristian, necesito que me ayudes. Es mi hermano y es tu mejor amigo. Tenemos que hacer lo que sea.
He's covered and it's made his best friend go to jail.
Tienes que ayudarme.
Does he have any evidence though? So he's essentially said no then. Is there something under the water? Oh. Ah. I mean, the fact that they've showed us its location makes me think that that's going to be found at some point. Well, to start, what a fucking episode. Oh my god. So much happened. And so many unexpected things happened. And it's fucking Polo. What the fuck? I had zero inkling that Polo would do it. Like, I had no fucking clue. When they were fighting at the pool, I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, they're in a heated argument, they're pushing each other. Maybe he pushes her and she falls onto it. But he fucking grabbed it and smacked her around the head. And in the law system and all that, you could say that it was a fit of rage and it wasn't premeditated murder and all that. But still, he murdered her. Fuck, and then when Nano walked in and saw it, oh my god. I kept knowing that she was going to die. But it never fully processed to me how awful it would be to see. Because we always saw her dead body. We saw her already dead. We knew what happened. All of that shit. But I never actually thought to myself, the moments leading up to it, what she went through in the moment. Because to be honest, I thought to myself when they were going about it before, that when she was hit over the head, she just died. Like, she was knocked out and then died. But to know that she had that time to process what happened to her and then die, that's even worse. And then to have Samu see her, Nano walk in and her fall into his arms. And for Carla and Christian to cover for Polo, it's just so fucking complicated. So complicated. So the trophy's in the bottom of the ocean. I'm convinced with the way that they did the camera and the fact that it actually showed us the location of the trophy, I'm convinced that we are going to be seeing someone finding that. I don't know why they would be in the bottom of the lake like that, but to know that we've been given a solid location, I think they're 100% going to go back to that. They're not just going to leave it. Right, I'm going to go over the key scenes and discuss them. So we had the beginning where Omar stood up to his father, which I think that was a very key thing because we kept seeing it throughout the episode of Omar and Nadia sort of covering, not really, more so the whole season. I've really appreciated Omar and Nadia's growth this season because they started off very fearful of their parents, very wanting of their parents' approval to the point where it made them unhappy, which I think is never a good thing. You should never put your parents' happiness above your own. This is your life. Yes, they may have brought you into it, and you should show respect and you should love them. But if they have not shown that same respect to you and your needs and your wants as a human being, then I think that's where you can draw the line and you can start to forge your own path. And I really loved that both of them have started to stand up to their dad and say, look, this is my life. This is what I want to do with it. You may not agree with it all the time, but I hope you support me through it. I'm going to do it anyway, but I hope you support me and love me, which I think is extremely important. And I'm very proud of them both for both doing that. I know that Omar hasn't fully come clean because it's a lot more complicated to come clean and say that you're gay when you're dealing with a religious household and someone who follows the religion so thoroughly and has been taught their whole life that it's wrong. That's a lot more complicated than, for instance, Nadia saying she wants to go to the school and she may fall in love with a boy and all shit like that. So I don't blame him for not saying anything, but I'm very proud of the growth that they've both had. So we then moved on to a scene in the locker room where they were all getting ready and Medina approached Carla and she basically said, fuck off, because she did not want to see her. And it was a poignant scene because it kind of gave the vibe of everyone's feelings towards Medina and her feelings to everyone else. Because as we saw later on when she was talking to Samu, she is very apologetic. She is feeling like she's done all these things wrong, but she's so far gone. She has done so many things wrong that she herself is convinced that she can't do right. It's done. What's done is done. She just wanted a clean slate and to move away. And I think that was clear in the whole episode because she had this whole vibe around her of just being so numb, but also so sad and just like she was saying goodbye, but goodbye in a very sad way, as if someone had passed away. It was very well acted, in my opinion. Like, everyone was very well acted. I can't fault a single person for how they behaved in that situation because it all seemed so real. The only thing that didn't seem real was Carla, but it only didn't seem real because she had fully shut herself off. She had shut everything out the moment it happened and was just robotic. And you can understand that because people react in different ways during times like that. You either get very emotional and very scared and you shut down, or you just turn everything off, you go full autopilot, and you're as calm as fucking water. So on that, the next main scene that we went to, I would say, was Medina talking on the mic. And that's where you truly saw how remorseful she was and how upset she was at how upset she had made other people. But like I said before, I think she just thought she was too far gone, that it wasn't even worth it. Like, what's the point in trying when you can't see the end? Like, she couldn't see a world where they would all forgive her, so she thought, fuck it, I'm just going to start fresh. Which is understandable, but you should be held accountable for what you've done. And I don't think she was until she was murdered. But if you take the murder out of it, and if she had actually run away, I wouldn't have been happy with her, because that's just running away from all the damage that you've caused. You need to actually be held responsible, but I don't think she deserved to die at all. At all. My question is, in regard to the trophy, what happens with that scholarship? Because Medina doesn't get it, so does the next person down get it? Or are they just going to leave it that year because it's such a terrible thing that happened? Is just no one going to go to study in Florida? But anyway, the next key scene we had was Medina finally at the pool. And the second that it got to the pool, I was like, holy shit, this is it. It's finally happening. So we started with her conversation with Samuel, where I think he truly got to her, as we saw. He truly did get to her and convince her that this may not be the life that she wants and that she's just running away from her problems. And she doesn't truly know Nano, because I don't think she does. They've had a very whirlwind relationship. They don't truly know what it's like to be with each other. And it's such a weird relationship as well, considering the implications with Samu and everyone else, because they're literally blackmailing people to then run away together. Like, that's no way to start a healthy relationship. So that's when we started to see her type out the message to Nano saying, basically, I can't do this anymore. And then we had the scene with Christian and Carla where Christian stood up for himself, and it was really good, but that was tainted later on, because then we had the scene where Polo finally entered the pool, and oh my god. I did not even have an inkling that it would be Polo, because like Carla said, Polo had no reason to go in there. The only reason Polo went into that pool was to get the watch to get back together with Carla. That's the only reason he went in. He had no actual motive. So he wasn't even on my radar. I know that he may have been like pissed off with her because everyone was, but he wasn't in my top list of people who might kill her. But when he said to Carla later on that, you know me, it was just a fit of rage, I don't know what happened. It's like I should have seen it coming, because I don't know if I'm forgetting a scene or something, but when Polo said that to Carla, it made me think that he was correct, and that, like, I thought that as well, that, oh yeah, Polo gets like that. Because he hasn't been able to control his anger very well, as we've seen. Every time we've seen him get angry, it has been very, very uncontrolled, very chaotic, like he could lash out. So I don't know why that never really clicked in my brain. But here we are, he killed her. The whole time I thought that it might be an accident. I thought that the way they were pushing and shoving each other, he might push her too hard and she falls on the trophy. But then the police would be able to tell if it was a forceful impact or falling onto something. Because I'm pretty sure there's different identifiers with that. I think you can identify if the body has hit something versus the power put into something hitting someone. So it started to like unravel in my brain, but I thought that it might be a red herring and they would have their argument and Polo would leave and then someone else would come along and we won't know who it was till next season. Not that Polo would actually pick it up and hit her with it. Jesus Christ. So he left her there in a pool of her own blood and went on to the locker room where Carla and Christian were. And I found it very interesting how they added the effect that Polo didn't just go over to Carla and Christian and like scream them or whatever. He needed a moment where he just stood in front of the mirror just to process what just happened, because it was in a fit of rage. He didn't have any control. He didn't think about what he was doing. He didn't think to himself, I'm going to kill her. That is my goal. He just did it in rage. So I think he needed a moment, but it was also very interesting to have that scene, considering Polo's always been that way with Carla and Christian. He's always been on the outside looking in. So to have that happen just then was a very cool thing that they did in the show, which I really did enjoy. But then obviously he screamed and Carla and Christian went out, and that is the moment that you could tell Carla just shut everything off. She was so with Christian in that moment, and so you could tell she's been stressed this whole time, but she was happy with Christian in that moment. But the second that she saw Polo and she realized what happened, You saw the fear and the like worry set in, and then nothing. Pure just robotic movement, automatic. She was just going with the flow, and I think she did a really good job, the actress, of portraying that, because I didn't see a single piece of emotion from her for the rest of the episode. So we then move on to the scene where Nano found Medina, which that was one of the saddest things I've ever seen. I didn't cry, and I don't know why I didn't cry. I felt emotional, but I think it was because I knew that she died, and I'd kind of prepped myself for that, but I didn't prep myself for how fucking hard that was to watch. Because to watch him run in to essentially the love of his life and the mother of his unborn child who's still with her, and to see her collapse into his arms. Fucking hell. That was very, that was gut-wrenching. So then we had Samu walk in and see Nano run away, which I think Nano ran away because of two things. I think one, because he was just so emotional and everything just happened, he needed to get out. But two, because with a past criminal record and considering she's like a rich girl and he's a poor boy, like, I think that he was scared that he would be implicated in the crime, which evidently he was later on. So I think that's why he ran away, but him running away is what actually caused him to be a suspect in the first place. So it's just a pile of shit, this whole thing. So the next key scene was the funeral scene, where we had everyone mourning Medina, and God, it was just so... I can't describe the feeling I had when Polo hugged Guzman, because it just felt so wrong and so just disgusting to see that. To see the murderer of your sister at your sister's funeral hug him. Like, fucking hell. But he had to be there. If he wasn't there, then it would look so fucking suspicious. But then also in that scene, we had Ander finally tell his father that he's not going to do tennis anymore. So, well fucking done, Ander. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of a lot of people this episode. Not Polo, but a lot of people for their growth and for just accepting who they are and finally being like, you know what, fuck it. And I think Medina's death definitely pushed people to do it. Because you see someone whose life has been taken from them so young and so out of the blue that I think it was a pure just fuck all the worrying. Fuck what everyone else is trying to say. I'm going to live my life for what I want to do, because it could be gone like that. It can just go like an instant. So I'm very proud of Ander, Nadia, Omar, just everyone for standing up for themselves and doing what's best for them in their lives. So the next key scene was the actual arrest, which I was concerned when Polo stood up. Not really concerned, because I can't really be concerned for a murderer. But I was thinking, oh my God, he's just got up. He might actually be turning himself in. But it was more so because he was anticipating that they figured it out because of the whole thing with the home video not showing that he was there. But she walked right past him. She walked right past Carla. And the second that I saw Nano was in the background, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, is Nano not there? Because I haven't really seen him yet. I haven't seen him at the police station. But to see him right at the back, I was like, boom, they're going to go for him. They're 100% going to go for him. He's the easy way out in terms of who would kill her, because they don't have any evidence. They don't have any evidence of the bribery. And the only evidence that they have is the message of Medina saying that she doesn't want to run him away anymore. So, of course, he's going to have motive to kill her in that regard, because they're missing half of the fucking story. So we then moved on to a scene which I just did not expect, to be honest, which was Guzman standing at the edge debating jumping off. Because you can understand why, 100%. You could see when he was arguing with Samu and he was blaming Samu for coming to the school and all that. He was just projecting because he felt so awful about not doing anything about it. But like Lou said, it's not Guzman's fault. Guzman couldn't have known. Yes, you can say that Guzman was a shitty brother in that situation by not helping her, but it's in no way is it his fault that she was murdered. The only person at fault that she was murdered is Polo, because he literally fucking killed her. So I don't think Guzman should feel bad about that, but you can understand why he's standing at the edge, because he thinks that he's caused his sister's murder and he could have so easily stopped it in his mind. So I'm happy that Lou talked him down. I'm not happy that he got back with her, because yes, he's in a moment of grief and yes, he's very emotional right now. So I don't blame him for getting back to her in that scene, but to actually go back with her, she's not good for him. We could see it very early on, right at the beginning when they had that party at Guzman's house. The way that they were talking about Nadia at the start, it was all Lou just spewing this hatred and this vile, disgusting thought process into him and making him feel that way and him follow it. They're not good for each other. So aggravating seeing a character do something that is just so clearly wrong for them. But like I said, he's in a very emotional and damaging state right now, so I don't blame him. It's just, so aggravating. So we then moved on to the final scene, which was Samu explaining to Christian that he doesn't think the Nano actually did it. The only reason he said it was because he was in such a fit of anger that he thought that his brother might actually been able to do it. But now that he's calmed down, he's actually thought about it. I think we can all say no one thought the Nano would kill her at all. She was the mother of his child. They were running away together. He would not go and kill her. And in that scene, I never actually processed that Christian's best friend had been arrested for the murder when he knows who killed her. But, like Christian said, who would believe them? If Christian and Samu came out and explained everything, who would believe them? They have no evidence. That's why Nana was arrested. He tried to explain to them the whole thing. He told them everything he knew about the blackmail, but he had no evidence. So there's nothing to corroborate any of it. So yes, that is the end of season 1. It was a cracking season. Now, season 2, what do I think is going to happen? I don't know. Because the whole basis of season 1 was finding out who killed Medina, and we now know. So maybe season 2 will follow the idea of who's going to find out it was Polo, or is there going to be another mystery to solve? Because I loved the added effect of the police interviews, where every so often we would jump to the future and have this sort of inkling as to what might happen, but still have so many questions. So I hope that they retain that in some way and it be a different mystery. But as of now, I don't know what that would be. Maybe relating to the fact that the trophy is in the ocean. Maybe because someone might know. But how would they base a whole season off of that? We'll have so many changes as well. We'll have Nadia going back with no restrictions. We'll have Ander not be doing tennis anymore. We'll have Polo trying to cover up that he murdered someone. Christian and Carla together. Samu going back completely changed. Like, what is gonna happen? I have no idea. But yes, anyway, that was a fantastic season. So well done, and I'm extremely excited to get into season 2. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon where you'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to Elite and all the other shows that I do. For Elite, I am quite a few episodes ahead. I think about 6 at the moment. So I should be a good chunk into season 2 already if you want to head over there. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.